We're hearing that Tamil Nadu officials are still not ruling out conducting Jallikattu in the Madurai suburb of Alanganallur. Madurai SP, in fact, has told India Today that talks are still going on with the Jallikattu activists in that particular area. Top officials, what we're hearing, are expected to reach Alanganallur as well by today afternoon to take a final decision. Let me go straight across to Revathi for more details and updates on this bit of news coming in. So, Revathi, it hasn't been completely ruled out just as yet that the venue will be shifting out from Madurai to Dindigul.
Well, yes, Avantika, that's what the officials are telling India Today, that they are doing all that they can, holding talks with the festival committee members as well of these villages to ensure that Jallikattu takes place. But it does not look like the villagers and protesters will disperse at the moment. They are sticking to their demand. They're saying that until you bring in a permanent solution, until you can tell us that we can hold Jallikattu without any further legal hurdle, we will continue our protest. You do not have to give us an ordinance within 2 days or 3 days. We are ready to wait for a month or two or as long as you want, but we want a demand to be fulfilled. They've not diluted their demand. They've not moved ahead or compromised on that one demand that they have been putting forth so far. They're continuing to say that this is all that we want, and we will continue our protest until that can happen, whether it's the Supreme Court judgment or in a change in the PCA Act or anything of that. So whatever it may be, until a permanent solution, we are going to sit here and continue our protest. The locals in Alanganallur continue to huddle in the center of the village, blocking the ways to the village, saying that they will go ahead with their protest no matter what happens.
Absolutely. Revathi, thanks so much for joining us. I'll keep coming back to you for further information on this bit of news. But the bull-taming sport of Jallikattu was set to be held legally in Tamil Nadu after a gap of 3 long years. In fact, an ordinance drafted by the AIADMK government and approved by the state government has also sidestepped the ban placed on the sport by the Supreme Court. I'm going to go straight across now to India Today's Ashish for more updates. Ashish, you know, after the Kaveri water dispute, this is one big challenge that O. Paneerselvam, the Chief Minister, faces after the demise of the late Chief Minister Jayalalitha. Testing times for the state government, isn't it?
Yes, Avantika, it's a bigger challenge in front of the Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam. Right now we are at Natham of Dindigul, and you can see behind me, this is Vedivasal, where this Jallikattu to be organized, but the entire village has come and they are protesting here. They have blocked this event, and now you can see behind me, if you can, my camera person can pan, there is huge security presence. Right now Chief Minister is in Madurai. He was supposed to inaugurate this Jallikattu event at Alanganallur, but there also the villagers has blocked the event. Right now this is the situation here in Dindigul, the neighboring place of Alanganallur, some 20 kilometers away from Alanganallur. Here also, amid the huge security presence, these villagers have blocked this event here also. And of course, the demand of these villagers are only one. They want a permanent solution. However, it is not clear what is mentioned in that amendment which yesterday the governor has signed. So basically, there are various doubts over the amendment, and since government is can't able to communicate directly to the protesters or the villagers, that's the government is facing difficulty, and that's why now government is trying to pacify the protesters and trying to address their issues. But so far the protesters are very much adamant, and they don't want to let this Jallikattu happen here at this place and any other place of Madurai. Avantika.
Absolutely, and I'm going to go straight across to Akshay also, who joins us from the Marina Beach in Chennai. Akshaya, are the protesters in touch with other protesters, on this particular ban in other areas of Tamil Nadu as well? Do they know what's exactly happening in Madurai, or for that matter in Dindigul and other villages where Jallikattu traditionally is being conducted?
Well, Avantika, the main place where the Jallikattu happens is in Madurai. Alanga, Nallur, Avaniyapuram are the areas which have the main focus during the Jallikattu period. But now, because of the kind of outburst that has happened in Madurai, they're planning to shift it to Dindigul. And people are not really happy and are not receptive about the whole thing. They're saying there's a bigger picture that they're fighting for. There's a permanent solution that they're wanting. And it cannot be stopped in a temporary amendment or an ordinance which is being passed right now. Sir, can you tell us more about the bigger picture that you guys are talking about? It's not just about the traditional factor that you guys are wanting now.
Yes, so the national media especially, they see the fight for Jallikattu as a traditional issue and an issue of the Tamil Nadu people. But this is an issue, this is a national issue. If you see for the past few decades, the number of native breeds of bulls are declining throughout India, not only in Tamil Nadu. And these bulls, the MNCs...
But, are you trying to say that these kind of bullfights will help in increasing the native breeds?
Yes, this is not a bullfight for the first thing. This is a tradition. If you see the people of Tamil Nadu, they treat bulls as a part of their family. And this is just a tradition which has a big history behind it. This is not just plain animal bullfighting as you can see in Spain and other places.
But also, can you tell us, like now the Chief Minister is trying to push his venue to Dindigul because in Madurai they're not allowing the government or any government officials inside. Will it mean that in Dindigul when it happens, you guys will be happy?
Not particularly. All of us will be happy if the permanent solution is reached. This is an ordinance which is a temporary law. It has to be moved in the state legislative assembly for it to become permanent. And we are also not sure from where the Supreme Court is going to again attack us and where these PETA and other animal rights groups will attack us. So unless we are sure that this is a permanent solution, there's no point in having such a big...
Right.
So Avantika, unless the permanent solution is not given, there's no point talking to them is what the protesters here who have gathered in large numbers are trying to say. They're saying there's a bigger picture to the entire debate we're talking about. Tamil nationalism, Tamil pride, Tamil cultural identity. Yes, we are talking about all these in spite of also talking about the native breeds that are fast depleting.
Right.
And now they're saying that unless and until Jallikattu is a permanent solution, until and unless Jallikattu happens every year, they're not going to stop.
Okay, the people not giving up just as yet. Akshaya and Ashish, thank you both for joining us. As simmering anger over Jallikattu spills across the state of Tamil Nadu, activists are now claiming that their fight isn't just restricted to Jallikattu and will spread further. These activists are saying that now they're ready to take on the Supreme Court once again, and this time it will be over the Kaveri water sharing matter. Claiming that the people's movement is a bigger fight for Tamil pride, activists are saying that Kaveri water issue is now going to be the next flashpoint. People of Tamil Nadu believe that the state farmers have to struggle only because of Karnataka's defiance of the apex court order to release Kaveri water. And now they feel it's the time to take this mass movement to restore those rights for their people as well.
Kaveri issue, like say Tamil Elam issue, like say Tamil fisherman issue. So all these things are there in the everyone youngster's mind. So they don't know how to express this. So they took charge for this Jallikattu to prevent all our culture. This is just a start point to complete all the issues.
Okay.
So right now we are protesting towards the Jallikattu, and then we'll come back to protest for the Kaveri issue. This is just a beginning, and we will still long way to go.
When Madam Dr. Jayalalitha was alive, she always fought. See, there are so many allegations against her was there. But I would say any Tamil cause, be it Sri Lankan issue, be it Mullai Periyar, be it Krishna water, be it fisherman issue, be it Kaveri issue, she fought tooth and nail with the central government, and she also engaged the best of lawyers in the Supreme Court. She was with the people and she understood the pulse. See, the sudden demise of Madam Jayalalitha is also a reason, added reason, which the frustration and this outburst is so spontaneous. Of course, the Kaveri water issue was a real issue, and the people were frustrated. Karnataka was going on the streets for not obeying the order. But I would say, today, for the past 5 days, today we are on the 6th day, not even a single incident of violence is reported.
Well, this massive face-off and this fresh debate was reignited at the India Today South Conclave with very big prominent names seeking a revocation on the 3-year-old ban on bull sport. It was a story that broke first, like always, on India Today.
Just 8 to 10 weeks.
India Today sparked off what has become a national talking point. The India Today South Conclave served as a platform for important voices who spoke out on Jallikattu.
Bulls get injured, they bleed. Animal rights activists are very upset.
They must then ban biryani.
This should be amended and all. We have to see whether even if you amend also, whether it will stand the scrutiny of the law.
Thousands descended at Chennai's Marina Beach, transforming it into the biggest Tamil Makkal movement.
There must be
Spiritual gurus backed the big fight for the Tamil pride.
Actually, traditionally there are norms as to how a bull should be treated. Unfortunately, today a few people might have misused it. But based on that misuse, you can't take away an entire culture which dates back to nearly 5,000 years.
It's not cruelty to animal, rather it is honoring the animal.
The AIADMK's top leadership was in Delhi, seeking Prime Minister Modi's support as the Supreme Court froze its Jallikattu verdict for a week. The fight for Tamil pride intensified. The movement for lifting the ban on the bull taming sport spread to Madurai, Coimbatore, even turning global before the ultimate victory. As the Tamil fight for Jallikattu continues in search of a permanent solution, India Today remains your voice. Bureau Report, India Today.